Welcome back. It is day 23, and today we are going to be working with contacting our inner observer. And we've actually already been doing this the whole last 22 days. It's been a part of what we've been doing, just haven't necessarily been using that word to describe it. But our inner observer or the inner witness is the part of our awareness, our consciousness, that observes things just as they are without any extra interpretation, without any extra judgment, liking, not liking, and no like meaning making comes out of it, right? Of sometimes we'll be sitting and maybe a pain in the back comes, and then this thought of, oh no, now I have back problems, or this is, how long is this going to last, right? Like that is just the thinking mind just spouting off stuff. That's not the inner observer. That's just that content of the mind that comes and goes. And so I'll be guiding us through and just giving some prompts on bringing some awareness to our awareness. So we'll play with that and see if we can, even if just for a moment, get in contact with this open space of inner observer that is not attached, is not commenting, is not judging. The inner observer comes with a sense of neutrality and spaciousness and grounding. So, go ahead and find the position you'd like to sit in, or if you are really agitated and restless, you might want to lay down. Or if you're feeling very sleepy, like you might doze off if you sit down, maybe you try standing up during this practice. It's good to practice in all different positions. It's really, throughout the day, we're either sitting or laying down or standing or walking. So it's actually good to practice in all four of those positions so that when we are out in the rest of our day, it comes back to us to be mindful and present a little bit easier if we've practiced in that position. So that's just a little side note, a little tip for you to consider as you go through this series. So hopefully you're in your comfortable spot by now. Find where you want to rest your hands and your eyes, and we will begin. Taking a moment to set this intention to be with things just as they are, starting with the breath. Noticing the quality of my breath, if it's long or short, deep or shallow. And just like we practiced yesterday, we're just letting things be without messing with it. And really just taking a few moments to drop into this present moment through the most reliable means possible, which is sensing the body. Sensing maybe the space that's around my body, the room that I'm sitting in. The sounds that I can hear. This helps orient me to what's real here and now. And then to bring my attention in closer to sensing my own body. When I'm sensing different parts of the body, words are not necessary. The inner commentary of saying to myself, now I'm feeling my left hand. It's not necessary to actually feel and sense my left hand. So just check it out. Can I sense into my hand without the narrator needing to tell me what's happening? And if the narrator does come in and starts commenting on my experience, I just notice that that is happening. I notice, oh, yep, thinking is happening. And I don't even need the words to be aware of that. I just know this is thinking. Or this is narrating my experience. And as I watch all the inner activity, whatever is churning inside, whether that is sensations or emotions or thoughts, I can watch it in a relaxed way. Almost as if I'm stepping back and viewing this movie of my thoughts from a distance. Chances are these thoughts are thoughts I've experienced many, many times, and I'm just watching the same movie again. And that's okay. It's what the mind does sometimes. But right now, I'm becoming more aware that there is a part of me that is able to observe the thoughts as they come and go. There's a part of me that observes the emotions as they come and go. And that means that I am not my thoughts. I am not my emotions. What is this part of me, this experience of consciousness that can observe my thoughts and feelings coming and going? If thoughts and feelings are here 1 minute and gone the next, there's no way that could possibly be my identity. Identity is about something more permanent and stable. And the part of me that is this more permanent, stable watcher is the awareness itself. And so for now, I get interested in a relaxed way. Get interested in this experience of awareness. And that when I'm noticing a thought or a emotion or a sensation, am I aware that I am aware? So can I, for now, direct my attention to this expansive sense of awareness that can hold everything that comes and goes? It can be a bit disarming because this awareness is pure without commentary or content. It can feel unsettling to shift my locus of identity there. But in this expansive space of quiet observation, this is where freedom lies. Freedom from being tossed and turned and pushed about by my mind, by my emotions, even by my body. This open spaciousness of awareness is what the Buddhists call no self or emptiness. And it's what in some other Western traditions might call true self or true nature. And as soon as some kind of commentary or narration or story comes back on the screen, I don't have to let it get its hooks in me and drag me away. I just watch it with curiosity, relaxation, relaxing the body. And come back to that neutral space that is actually always here. I just didn't know because I hadn't shifted my attention here yet. My attention was always captured by the movie and thinking I was actually in the movie instead of being this witness, this observer who can stand outside of it. So when commentary or narration or opinions or tension or fears come back in, that's just one more thing for the inner observer to witness in a relaxed way. And the more I give my attention to awareness itself, this expansive awareness that can meet whatever's arising, the more I begin to experience myself as that, as awareness or as consciousness, as this neutral inner observer. And I can start to loosen my grip on all these other parts of myself that I've been identified with. Patterns of thinking, emotional ruts that I get stuck in, stories and images about my body. None of that is me. There's something much deeper and wider and fuller that I can rest in always. That will always be here when I shift my attention there. This inner freedom and inner relaxation and openness is just one shift of attention away. And so we'll practice for another minute in silence. I just do my best to notice the part of me that observes. And most likely I won't find some central location where that awareness lives. It's more expansive and all-encompassing than that. So just resting in that spaciousness and expansive inner witness for a minute or so here. When thoughts arise, not identifying with them, just noticing, I am witnessing this thought. What a relief to know that I am not my patterns. I'm not these habits of thought and habits of emotion and habits of behavior. And the more I return to this inner witness that steps back and watches, the more I loosen old patterns that do not serve me anymore. And as judgment falls away, there is naturally a sense of gentle, loving care that arises in its place, because that is the nature of awareness in its purest form. Consciousness is loving. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Thank you, friends. Take that loving awareness out into the world. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.